Hey guys, it's Raiella and welcome back to my channel. So we're back today with another video. It's feeling really good that I'm keeping up with the consistency and that I'm getting regular videos out for you guys, and although it's not on a set schedule just yet, it's definitely something, so I'm happy about that. So in this video today we're making a cabin in the woods. When I didn't have my PC for a while because it was being repaired, I wrote down a list of ideas that I wanted to create for videos. One of those options was a log cabin. So I was thinking of doing a log cabin, but I was looking at pictures and I was like, I'm not really sure if I can do that because it seems pretty difficult and there's a bit of detail and stuff required. So I decided when I started building I would just do maybe like, not specifically a log cabin because I think it's hard to create that, but just a cabin in the woods. And I think I actually liked how it turned out. It was definitely a challenge for me because it's not a modern build, which I'm completely used to and do all the time. It's a cabin, sort of very much sort of based around, I use a lot of, let's say, outdoor retreat and also island living. Those are the sort of styles I went for in the interior and also the exterior. But yeah, it was a challenge for me. It was difficult. I was basing the main shape off of a picture that I just found online, and the picture I did find had like the stairs on the side just like this, but I was having a lot of trouble with the roofing. I didn't exactly know what to do, so in the end I just take the stairs away completely and we just do it sort of front on, very basic, simple house. Now that I'm watching it, I completely realised that the little roof on the side I just leave blank. I don't actually put a window or anything on it or any kind of like decorative, so I mean that sucks, but everything else I think turned out pretty nice. I really liked how the exterior looked as well. I did end up getting like a cabin vibe from it, which is obviously what I was going for, but the shape of the house and stuff is super plain. It's not got any fancy shape to it. It's just a simple rectangle. But that's fine. Another thing I would say I struggled with was the landscaping because it's already in a forest. I didn't want to overdo it with trees because there's already a lot of trees. So I think in the end I added 2, which is not a lot, but it's fine. I wasn't exactly sure on what doors and stuff to use, so I was just going to use plain like fully shut doors. But for something a little bit different, I actually liked how these island living ones fit pretty well. I thought it looked really cool in the end. Especially on the front, because I feel like it kind of looks like it would suit a cabin, like how it's how do you even describe it? Shuttered? It's not shuttered, I guess, but it's got the lines in it. That's what I went for. And one thing I was quite annoyed about actually is the columns on the front. I've just realised I'm looking at this and it's moving super fast, so I do apologise. I think it's just because I spun around a lot in the exterior, but yeah, the columns at the front, because there's like 2 floors, you can't pull the column the whole way up like I could at the back. So the ones on the top have to have the ones with the stone, because I also couldn't find a column that matched the wood exactly the same. So yeah, I wasn't completely sold on the 2 at the top. I would have rather just been able to pull the wood right up through like I did at the back, but that's fine. You have to live with these things, I suppose. Another thing that I struggle with a lot when doing builds like this is the fact that it's super incredibly difficult, for me anyway, to find woods that match. Like, there's so many different shades of wood in this game. How am I ever meant to get wood to match like everything I need? So fence, doors, stairs, flooring, walls, roof, furniture. Literally trying to get wood to match for all of those things is physically impossible, for me anyway. I had a lot of problems. You'll see me chopping and changing a lot of things throughout the whole build, but that's just because I was struggling to find things that match. Even like here trying to pick the floor, because I was like, oh, I can't use light wood when the rest of the wood is dark, and I was getting really frustrated. But in the end I just thought, you know what, I think it makes it a bit more realistic having wood that doesn't match. What does that matter? I'm sure people's homes, I mean my home, actually, now that I think about it, have got different types of furniture that are different types and colours of wood, and so it doesn't exactly match, but it looks fine in real life, so it'll look fine in the game. That's what I decided anyway, that it looks fine. But yeah, has everyone been? I suppose an update I should say, I'm recording this video and another video on, today is Sunday, and my PC is getting picked up again tomorrow on Monday for repairs because they took it and they sent it back still broken. Which is super annoying because now I have to be without my PC for a long time again. But this time is good, they're giving me a complete rebuild, so I'm basically getting a brand new PC. And also the graphics card I'm getting is it's equivalent to what I've got, but I think it's a little bit better. I think. I'm not really sure. But in hindsight, I'm getting a brand new PC build, same as what I've got, but this time, hopefully, no errors, and I will be back to streaming and doing videos. I have pre-recorded 2 videos, so this and another one, which I'm planning. I would like to stick to like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for my YouTube videos, but at the minute, because I don't have time to do the 3 because my PC's going back, I've done 2 videos, which I think I'll probably put up on Tuesday and Thursday this week, just because that's all I've got the videos for. Of course, if I decide to wake up nice and early in the morning, I could make another one before I start work since I work from home, but I'm not going to make any promises. If you see this video on Monday, if this video comes out on a Monday, you know that means I've got up early to make another video. If you see it on Tuesday, if it goes up on Tuesday, sorry, you'll know that I decided I wanted to stay in bed. But yeah, I would like to stick with a Monday, Wednesday, Friday for YouTube. Streaming, I have not really got a schedule in mind just yet. Definitely, I think Wednesday nights for streaming. Think Wednesday nights, and possibly Thursdays, and then also I like to do it on a Saturday morning as well. It's a nice time to do a stream. But yeah, this week I'm actually starting my counselling course and I'm very, very excited. I was supposed to start it 2 weeks ago, but the start date got postponed. So I'm starting this week. I've been waiting for very long, it feels like. So yes, I'm super excited. And also, they emailed me the other day to say, because sometimes I'm going to have to do a Saturday class, and they emailed to say that they've changed the date of one of the Saturday classes from the 21st to the 28th. And I was like, oh cool. And then I realized, thank goodness they changed it, because my Animal Crossing Switch is coming on the 21st, and it completely didn't even click with me that I could possibly have not been there. So yeah, they've changed it, which is good. I'm now going to be home to receive my Switch and I'll be able to play Animal Crossing. If they hadn't changed it, I would have completely forgotten, and I would have been in class from like 9 to 4 and not been there to get my Switch and not been there to play it. I know, it's terrible. But it's all fixed now, so yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm excited. Oops. You think I would learn by now to put my phone on silent? I'm so sorry. But yeah, many things are coming. I'm starting my course, Animal Crossing Switch comes out soon. Lots of good things this month. We're just back from a trip to London for our 3-year anniversary, and it was so lovely. The break, having a nice break is just so nice. It feels like you're on holiday even though we're only like 2 hours away from home, but it's still so much nicer. We just did some sightseeing. We went to a couple of museums, which is fun, very tiring on the feet as well, may I add. And also one of his Christmas presents that I bought was, we went to one of Gordon Ramsay's restaurants and we had a beef Wellington experience, because we watch a lot of Hell's Kitchen and I've always wanted to try the beef Wellington. Well, I should say both of us have always wanted to try the beef Wellington, and let me just say, this was a heavenly experience. This is possibly the best food I have ever eaten in my entire life. Oh my gosh, it was so worth the money we paid. I would have it again immediately if I could. Oh my gosh, so good. I just was tasting everything and it was like I was in heaven. Amazing. I would have it again, but of course it's A, very expensive, and 2, it's very rich, because by the end my tummy was like not used to all those very rich foods, because they included a lot of like some of the other dishes we had like truffle and stuff in it. It was just all very heavy meat-based food. So my tummy at the end was like, oh girl, you've eaten a lot of stuff you're not used to eating. So yeah, but it was definitely worth it. Very, very much worth it. We don't really have any other trips planned at the minute. We do want to go somewhere sunny, maybe in May. But with the whole situation going on that we're not going to get into, it's hard to know what to do with regards to travel. So at the minute, I guess we'll just not book anything and hope that in the next, gosh, I don't know how long, but hope that things will start to look better soon and go back to normal. But yeah, people are panic buying. I went to the store today to get my groceries, and everything is like selling out, and that makes me worried because we don't stock up on this kind of stuff ever for anything. I know some people have always got like a stash of this stuff just in case anything happens. We don't do that. We just buy what we need for the week ahead. So when I seen all this stuff like going out of stock, I kind of had a mini panic myself. Not because of the whole virus or anything, but just because of the fact that if something were to happen, we don't have anything, and everybody else is panic buying, and everything was going out of stock. So I was like, oh holy heck. So I did buy a lot of like what was in stock, I should say. I just stocked up on like an extra pack of toilet paper, some dried foods like pastas and stuff, and sort of like anti-bac wipes. So I didn't go crazy. I bought an extra pack of toilet paper, 2 packs of wipes, and then just a few things of dried food. So I didn't go overboard like most of these people are doing, but it was enough to keep me feeling okay about this whole situation for a little while, I should say. But yeah, that's all I really have to say at the moment. The video is coming up to end very shortly. You'll see a few screenshots at the end, and you can enjoy me struggling to landscape and doing terrible at it. But yeah, I have got another video now that I have to edit, and you will see that after this one. So I hope you did enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, bye!